we are back live with our weekly chat. This is Sports Chat with Nat and Master T. Look who I found.
Hey
Yay.
y'all.
Okay, so look. It's June the 10th. Can you believe it? The year is halfway gone. So this is what we got. We got the NBA finals going on. We got about 40-something days before the Olympics. We got the Olympic trials in what, a week, 2
Yep.
weeks? Next
I think it's
Friday,
next week.
the
Gymnastics is
21st.
coming up. Yeah,
The
gymnastics is coming.
21st. So we got the Olympic trials. We got Major League Baseball. They got the hockey championships going
We
on.
got
Too much
tennis.
going on.
Wimbledon is coming up.
Yes. So listen. So we're gonna start with NBA since we there. NBA.
Since we there.
Game 2.
Oh my gosh. Your girl actually watched it. Well, I mean, I started like after halftime because I can't really get into it before. But woo.
The Celtics are up 2-0. Now the Celtics are the best 3-point shooting team in the league.
Not last night.
Last night. You couldn't tell that last night.
Last night, I was like, I had text you and said, yo, with these threes, I'm going to need them to at least be around for a rebound. It was just like, donk.
No.
Donk. I was like, oh my gosh. Y'all are killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Yeah, their free throw, their field goal percentage is down from last year. And their 3 points now, it is up just a little, but it's 39.5% up from 38.7. But see, to me, when you say 30-some%, to me that just don't sound like a lot. I'm sorry.
First off, 38% is below average because remember,
if
we're gonna do anything above average, it's supposed to be 75.
But it's not
50. You keep me at 50 and above, you starting to get average.
But they're not. But when it comes to individual stats, they actually have the best 3-point shooters left percentage wise. Drew.
I was about to say Drew Holiday played his butt off. Him and Derek. Was it Derek Williams? Is that his last name?
Yeah, Derek White.
Derek White. Sorry.
Listen,
yes,
Drew Holiday is shooting 42.9% from 3. Sam Hauser 42.4%, and Al Horford, the 37/38-year-old, 41.9%. But a couple of games ago, I think when they were playing the Pacers, he missed a lot of threes. And I said, people, don't panic because he hit so many threes. Don't worry about it. And he has been phenomenal the last few games. But now they have the number 1 offense. But again, you couldn't really tell that last night. They were struggling.
Yeah, Jason Tatum was struggling bad. But certain people, I will say, there were a couple of standout. Like Drew Holiday came up in there, Derek White, and definitely, who was it who hit that 3 like right at the buzzer?
Pritchard.
What?
But see, that's what he does. He comes off the bench
out of nowhere.
And listen,
like,
but let me say,
like a little bit past the halfway. Like this, I was like, dude, what?
So now, one other little thing. Dallas is the best lob team, which means they throw up the high pass above the basket, the alley-oop. Okay. They do that more than anybody, but Boston has shut them down.
I was about to say, they ain't do none of that last night.
And actually, they do more threes in the corner than anybody else.
But they didn't do that last night.
They have shut them down. And Boston has the number 1 defense. And it is showing up now. It is really showing up. So, I'm sorry, number 2. I'm sorry, number 2 defense, number 1 offense. I'm sorry, number 2. So anyway, but now they've been killing it. So like you said, Drew Holiday had a great game last night. Now Porzingis had the great game on last Thursday. Last Thursday, because it's every 3 days. Last Thursday. Now he hadn't played in 39 games. Now he got hurt last night. They have not reported. I've been looking, but they have not printed a report of what they saw on the MRI. He has been phenomenal. Now he wasn't as good last night as he was in the first game, but he has been phenomenal.
Oh,
So
was he the one? I remember they were talking about him. Like they said that like he got hurt on one of the plays and he was like slow to get up and stuff.
yes,
But
yes,
like slow, and it was like when he ran down the like the oh yes, because I remember that play when they shot when they end up getting it, they dunked on somebody. They dunked.
yeah.
No, wait, no, was that the one that they like? It was two missed dunks back to back. It was
But
one of those, but it was a lot of like.
yeah, but he has made a big difference because he is 7'3", 7'2". So he takes up a lot of space in the
7'2"
middle.
what?
7 feet 2 inches tall.
Wow.
So he takes up a lot of
He's
space and he
tall.
has a lot of blocks. He blocks very well.
I
And
mean,
yeah, and that rookie though, Lively, the little light skinned boy with the curly hair.
yes, they were talking about him and his mom on the thing. It was
Yeah,
so cute. I feel so. She just passed the breast cancer. They said in April
April.
12th.
He's 7'1". Yeah, he's 7'1".
That little
And
boy
he
is 7 what? I mean, he ain't little, but
yes, he is little. He 20. He just turned 20.
oh, he's a baby and he's
He's
tall.
a baby, but he played very well game 2. Game 1,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he had went to see his mama's grave or what, but he was all over the place. He was fouling erratically. He was fussing at the officials, something that I have not seen him do the entire playoffs. So I
Mm.
don't know what was going on with him. But anyway, uh, they are doing an amazing job. Boston looks amazing. Now, all season, I've been talking about Boston, Boston, Boston. Then I saw Dallas, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Is Dallas going to do something?
No.
I don't know. They don't look like they're going to be able to do a thing.
Maybe no. Let's change that. Everything always changes when they go back home. So before
Yeah,
you
it does.
before you say that, I don't
It
think it's
does.
gonna be a sweep, but I do think that Dallas will win the game 3. They have to. They're at home. They have home field marriage. I feel like the energy of being at home, you just have to. You got to represent. Plus, you can't go over there already with the already going at home, starting at
Listen.
0-2 and stuff, and not play very well because your fans
Well,
gonna boo the mess out of you.
well, Boston's coach, wait a minute. I wrote it down.
Wait, wasn't that
I,
Lovely who said that he didn't? Who was it who said that they didn't know who Bloss's coach was? I
well,
thought
Joe
it was.
Mazzulla is the youngest coach, and he said they have to build awareness of why the run was made and stop it. So he is very adamant, and Boston has won a lot of their games. They won 7 by 15 points or more in the postseason. So they are really trying to get ahead, stay ahead, and not leave any room. They said they let Dallas get too close last night. So, and Kyrie is not having a good game. Kyrie is just not having a good series. He has been killing it because he had like 7 games, 6+ games, I'm sorry, of 30 points plus in the postseason. But that ain't happening right about now. So, anyway,
Man,
now,
I can't find it. Oh man, I
what's
saw it
that?
earlier, and it was like I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was one of the Dallas players or whatever, but they were talking about how they didn't know who the coach for, like they didn't know the coach for the Celtics, and it literally was like I saw it like right before going into class, and I didn't really
Okay.
look at it, but it seemed like it would be kind of funny slash interesting. Like, how do you not know?
Well, all right. So that's that. Now, let me stay in the NBA real quick. The Lakers.
Oh yeah, I
The
just saw that.
Lakers are still searching for their 7th head coach since Phil Jackson. They can't get nobody to come over there and coach LeBron and AD. Listen, it's getting funny
Why
to me.
is it what is it? What is it?
Okay, listen.
Is it the
Let
what
me read
is
it.
it?
Let me read it. They offered Dan Hurley, the UConn coach,
Yeah,
a 6-year, $70 million contract.
that's 70, right?
$70 million.
So he literally would get about $15 million a year,
He
possibly
said, he
12.5.
said he would rather stay at UConn and seek his third straight national title with UConn. And the governor said, and I quote, he said on Monday, today, the state will make sure he's the top paid college coach. The governor. He is current.
The governor
He
of
is,
Colorado said,
he,
what is it, Connecticut, whatever he had.
he is currently on a 6-year, $32.1 million contract that he signed at the end of the 22-23 season. Listen,
First off,
don't
I didn't even
nobody,
know the state had that much money to get somebody.
don't nobody want to fool with LeBron.
What is he? Is he a drama queen? Is he a
Listen,
prima donna? Is he a diva?
listen.
I,
Ty Lue turned it down. Dan Hurley turned it down. We don't know how many other people done turned it down that they ain't said nothing about.
I mean, they have until October to find a coach. They got about 4 more months to go. Really, about 3. On a nice note, 3.
It's first of all, it's a lot of drama with coaching in LA because it's the Lakers. You got LeBron. I just don't think nobody wants to fool with LeBron.
Is he like difficult to coach? Is this what it is?
You think about it. Think about this for 1 second. Let me see if I can. It takes a special coach to coach a man that can do what he can humanly do.
Mm.
He is so gifted basketball wise that I think he can't fathom that other people can't do what he do. Although he know they can't, but I think he think if they work hard enough, they can do it. Does that make a little bit of sense? They say Michael Jordan was like that. And
we're not going to talk about Michael.
I think LeBron
23.
I think LeBron is
he like has a I don't think he has a Michael Jordan attitude though.
I think his attitude
is definitely not MJ's attitude.
No, because MJ was a drunk and a gambler, so I don't think
he was also a butthole, and I'm saying that in a nice way.
I think LeBron is a butthole in another kind of way. A butthole in that because his work ethic is up here and
he expects everybody else to be up there.
He think everybody else should be able to be up there, and he has an unrealistic expectation, I think, of everybody else. I think it's hard to play with him, maybe. And I think
what have other players said about him? I wonder if we're gonna get a last dance / for LeBron in the future. And we all get to go, oh. Well, let me change it.
Let me ask you this. You asked what other player. Did not J.R. Smith quit right after the playoffs and they had that problem with that play with LeBron? Didn't he quit?
I don't know. Did he? Because
he did. Very shortly after he did.
He's talking about like this just happened.
It was a while back. So there's been problems with different players all along the way. He got along real good with Miami and Dwayne Wade and them.
Right.
But everywhere he has played, coaches have been fired except for Miami Is it just Miami?
No, Cleveland, right? When he went back to the Cavs.
Now somebody got fired, didn't
Oh,
he?
sugar.
No, but he got somebody else fired. He did. He got more than one coach fired. So that's another reason I think coaches don't want to fool with it.
Well, do you
Me,
think it's also going to be harder too with the simple fact that they want Bronny to come and play with him too? So that's
ain't
going to
no,
be another whole
that boy.
entire.
Listen, that boy ain't got no business in the NBA. The only reason he gone is because his name is James. Gone,
Wait,
gone,
did I miss? Now that I think about it, did we miss
gone.
the ESPYS?
I'm not the only person. Everybody has said that if his name won't Bronny James, he would not be in the draft. That's just a fact. It would not be. It's players out there that play 10 times better than him that he taking up their spot in the draft because he LeBron's son. That's all there is to it. That's a fact.
Weren't
That
they
ain't
about to go to draft? When is? I thought draft was already happening though.
no. The draft is my birthday week.
Oh, end of okay,
My
gotcha.
birthday week. Always my birthday week.
Okay, now I will never forget that. That is the
Okay.
third
I
week.
think that's all I got on the NBA. I
Gotcha.
think that's it. Darvin Ham, the Lakers coach that LeBron just got fired. He went to be assistant to Doc Rivers, which I think is still just as dumb as it can be because Doc Rivers ain't got no business. Anyway, that's another story. Okay. Now, align with the NBA, WNBA. Now, there's been a lot of talk about Caitlin again and her being left off the Olympic team. Now, I'm going to say this
Did
for a fact.
did
I
any of the
know.
rookies make it though? That's the
Uh,
Did any of the rookies make it?
no.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you
Exactly.
why. Rookies have made it, but let me tell you why they can't really make it. They've been practicing for 3 years already. They practiced, they had a camp in 22. They played FIBA in 23. She was still playing NCAA. She has not trained with none of those women. She whined and getting knocked down in the WNBA. Them suckers from Germany and Spain and Brazil, they twice the size of our women and they play twice as rough. So if y'all think she can't handle the WNBA, she cannot handle international. Thirdly, those women have been playing together for years. You say, but Diana Taurasi is too old. But Diana Taurasi know all the rules. She got 5 gold medals. She know how to coach and help them girls get through that international thing. Breonna Stewart played as a freshman, but she played when her coach, college coach, was the coach of the USA team, and 3 of her classmates were on the team. Caitlin Clark has no chemistry with that USA team whatsoever. She ain't got chemistry with the Indiana Fever. So how the ham sandwich you gonna take and throw her in the middle of a team that's been practicing for 3 years? No.
That
Third,
is true.
fourth. I
Oh,
think
we
that's
on four? I'm over
four.
here. Why are you doing that? I'm over here trying to figure out when last time the women won a. Oh, okay.
So,
They continue to
so
win. They win all
yeah, they win. And they want
the
to keep see Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, and a lot of those men are saying put her on there because she's Caitlin Clark. Okay.
no.
I'm like Rebecca Lobo, and I'm gonna ask the question: who to take off? Who they gonna take off to put her on? They're gonna take somebody off with the experience of the international rules, somebody with the experience of practicing for the 3 years and the training camps that they've had for 3 years. They're gonna take somebody off to put this chick in that just finished. Really? Now, not only that, uh Andrea Carter said she will not jeopardize her integrity or her basketball knowledge to say that Caitlin Clark need to be on that USA team. I totally agree. My daughter and me and my ex, We followed their USA team all the way up and down the East Coast for years before they played in the Olympics.
Mm.
Caitlin ain't ready for that. I'm telling you, she ain't ready. We followed them for years. She just finished playing NCAA in April, May, June. 3 months. They've been practicing 3 years. She
And
can't
and
talk. She
honestly,
ain't
while
all that. She ain't all that.
she was while they were over there practicing them 3 months, she was over there trying to get ready to get drafted, and then actually learn about the Indiana fever and stuff. So
Listen, she got plenty of time to play for the Olympic team.
sure do.
Plenty of time. As long as she stay healthy, God willing, she'll be able to play. But people, stop disrespecting the women that have earned the right to play. Stop just trying to give her privileges that she has not earned. Speaking of earned,
I mean,
let's talk about the rookies. The rookies. Now, I know she said that somebody made the statement that the WNBA attendance was 20,000, over 20,000 when they played the Mystics, who have not won a game yet.
mm,
It's the largest attendance since 2006, I think it said. Yeah, 17-year record, over 20,000. Okay. I, yay. Thank you, Caitlin. All right. She put butts in the seat. Thank you, Caitlin. But the rookie class itself is outstanding. Angel Reese is setting all kinds of records. She's averaging 11 points, 9.6 rebounds, 4.8 offensive rebounds, 1.9 steals. We ain't even talking about the blocks and the way her game is changing. She is really doing an outstanding job. Cameron Brink has more rebounds or blocks than any rookie, and she's at the Los Angeles Sparks. Rakita Jackson over there at the Sparks, she's doing great things. She's averaging about 16 points. Um, she's standing at 6'2". She scored she had 16 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block in only 23 minutes. Cameron Brink, she had 8.6 rebounds, 5 blocks, 1
wow.
assist. Yes, yes, yes. She is outstanding. She's doing something phenomenal as far as blocks. Brink has 30 blocks in 11 games, tied for the second fewest to reach that mark in the WNBA history. So only 2 have hit that mark. Okay. Aaliyah Edwards, she had the Mystics, bless her heart.
The
She's
winless
struggling over
team.
there. She got a lot of double doubles, but bless her heart, the team can't win a game to save their life. Now Camila Cardosa, she's been out, but the one game she did play, she had an outstanding showing. Angel Reese, let me see. I just told you what she's doing. Now Caitlin, she did set a record with 7 threes set by Crystal Robinson in 1999.
Wow.
So don't get me wrong. We honor and recognize what Caitlin has done for the
Of course.
game. We do, people. She is not the only one. There are a whole lot of other women, and her team has only won 3 games. Now it is unfair that her team has played 11 games in 20 days.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. She's been playing back to back to back. It's too much.
I know.
So that's too much. All right. Asia Wilson. She is leading in scoring. That was the other last thing in WNBA. Let me give you these stats. She has scored 35 plus points, 10 plus rebounds, 5 plus steals in a game. First player to ever do it in WNBA history in 28 years. 35 plus points, 10 plus rebounds, 5 plus steals in one game. Never been done before. Ever, ever. She's leading all scorers, averaging 28.3 points. Anika Kukobawu from Dallas, 26.4. Kalia Copper at Phoenix, 24 points. Nalasia Collier, 21.4. And Darica Hamby from LA, 20.4. Assists, Alasia Thomas, Connecticut. They lost their first game to the Liberty. Natasha Cloud, Phoenix, 7.6. Jackie Young, Las Vegas, 7. Caitlin Clark has moved to number 4 with 6.3 assists per game. And Skylar Diggins, 5.7. Now, three-pointers. McBride, I think her name is Caitlin, Kelsey, Katie Kayla McBride of Minnesota, 3.9 threes. Kelsey Plum, Las Vegas, 3.3. Kalia Copper, Phoenix, 2.9. Diana Taurasi, 2.8. And Caitlin is tied with Diana, 2.8.
Okay.
Yeah, she's moving. I said it. I knew she would get better every game, but as I said, she's tied for number 4. She's not number 1, people. Defensive rebounds, Asia Wilson leading 11.8. Darica Hamby, LA, 11.5. Collier, Minnesota, 11.4. Alea Thomas, that's the one that choked Angel Reese. And Angel Reese is tied with Alasia Thomas, 9.6 rebounds. See, there's another rookie.
Right.
Blocks, Asia Wilson again from the Aces, leading with 3.0 blocks per game. She's tied with McBeggar. And Brinks from the LA Sparks, the rookie, is number 3 with 2.8. Steals, Akuka Bawu from Dallas is leading. Rain Howard from Atlanta is second. Nalasia Collier, Brianna Stewart, and then Angel Reese. Rookie Angel Reese. Now, I've called Angel Reese's name a couple of times. I've called Caitlin Clark's name a couple of times. So again, I say Caitlin is not the only one.
And maybe, like you said, we might see them all next. Maybe we might see them in 4 more years because some of these women are gonna end up retiring or possibly. So let them have their time. Let them have their time, and then they'll come and get it. As what they said, in due season.
In due season, and the only thing now I will say that yes, more people are attending the Indiana Fever games. I understand, but that's okay. That's okay. But as you guys are seeing, there are a lot of nice, good players in the WNBA. Moving on to the NFL. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, yeah. Go Master T. Go Master T. What you got to tell us about football?
Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Too much stuff has been going on. All right. I don't know what to start with. I guess we'll start since it actually was something I just saw. But since we'll just start with her Steelers. Mike Tomlin has been extended for 3 more years, so he will be the head coach for until 2027. AKA Mike Tomlin ain't gonna leave the Steelers until he retires, because I will say the Steelers are probably one of the only teams in the NFL that literally, I think they've only had like 3, 4 coaches of all time. 3. That's what I was thinking. They've only had 3 coaches out of their whole existence. So pretty much the Steelers coach pretty much dies in that position if they wanted to. I mean, great for them, because in a sense, they always just get great coaches.
He's going into his 18th season, only 2 coaches with a 17 straight seasons of 500 or better. Only 2 coaches other than him, Bill Belichick
I was about
and
to say, is
Landry.
it Bill? Because he's the only one, but last 2 seasons really messed him up. But hey, Bill
And
Belichick and
Tom
who?
Landry. And Tom
Okay.
Landry.
Yes. So Mike will be still with everybody in the NFL. I like him, so I'm good.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
she having a whole party over here with him. Also, I really saw randomly, I know about his personal life, but him and his wife celebrated like 27 years of marriage like recently. I think it was last week. I don't know how it
Yes,
was
they
that I
did.
ended up on her Instagram or something, and I saw she had
Yeah.
posted it. It was
I
cute.
wish them a happy anniversary.
Oh,
We're going to get some of her clothes, y'all. We're going to wear her clothes before the season is out.
I'm working on it between her and whatchamacallit,
Yeah, we're working on it. We're going to
Tristan.
represent who run the world.
Girls.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Also, Darren Waller of the New York Giants said after this season, he's like, "I'm gone." He pretty much threw a Jason to get like. I love how some players at the beginning of the season they just let us know already. Hey, this is my last season. I ain't doing this no more. And that's pretty
So
much what he said. And this
did
is
he
eighth
make a
season.
video about his breakup with Kelsey Plum, the number 2 3-point shooter in the WNBA? Did he just make that video about their breakup?
I missed that, but
Yeah, he made a
dude.
video.
Oh, so he a little heartbroken.
Yeah,
Is he at the Heartbreak Hotel right now?
yeah.
Oh, well, I missed that. Was this prior to him? He only 31 years old. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Kelsey Plum.
They was married?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. I missed this whole.
And
Oh.
he made that video. Remember we talked about it a couple of weeks ago? He had made that video.
I missed it. What was the video? Please rejog my memory because I cannot remember that.
He made a video about their breakup. And he was talking not so nice.
Oh, well. Well, they were only married for a year, so. Okay.
That was okay. Moving on.
Well, nothing.
I had that note as well. I had that on my list of things to chat about as well.
Yep. Moving on to the Chiefs. Prayers up to our nice little. I keep on forgetting his name. Dang, hold up. I wrote it down. I forgot it. Oh, first off, before we go to that, the Chiefs also was at the White House, I think, last week.
Oh yeah.
Travis did something that nobody was happy about, but I'm gonna be honest.
What
Anything
did
that's
he do?
I don't know because I refuse to click on anything Travis Kelce on my phone, like anything that has to do with him. I refuse to do like click on it because I know that even like if I hit his stuff, even if it's NFL related, I know eventually my phone is going to start putting Taylor Swift stuff on it, and I really don't want that. I've just really got that cleared out of my phone from Super Bowl, and it took a couple of months and stuff, so I don't really like to click on it. Somebody said that he was from what I heard, somebody said that when they were like out there and like taking, I guess, doing a tour of the White House, whatever they usually do, but Joe Biden was at like the press desk and then he walked away and then Travis went over to it to make it be like, oh, like to try to like give a speech. And Patrick and all them were like, nah, don't do that.
What?
Yeah, but I would have
They say he's childish. They say he's very childish.
I mean, I can.
And I heard Taylor act the same way though.
That she's childish.
I mean, she may. Listen, I'm just saying. But since you talk, what you looking up something on that other chief Rice?
Yes, I have to remember his name.
Rice.
Thank you. No, not right. Oh no, I wasn't looking up him. Oh. I was doing BJ Thompson.
Oh, okay.
That's who I was trying to remember. That was his name. But yes, BJ Thompson. He is a tight end. No, he wasn't. Fudge monkey. Yes, I said that. I can't remember what position he plays, but Oh, he's a defensive end. He went into cardiac arrest last week,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, and like now I can't figure out which one was. I think it's a team meeting. They were saying it was, and then another source I read said that it was like they was in practice. Can't really figure out which one it was,
I heard
but
practice, but go ahead.
yeah. And then one of them I heard it was a team meeting. Like, so I
Okay.
can't remember. I don't know. Maybe it was a combination of both, possibly. But basically, when his 25-year-old went into, he had a seizure and then went into cardiac arrest. Last Thursday, when this happened, when I read, he still was like he was still unresponsive in ICU, obviously. But then Friday, he became responsive. He is still in the hospital, from what I've read and stuff, recovering well. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, now we have another second player that we actually have heard about that is has gone into cardiac arrest. So this is going to be interesting on how he now deals with it. Because to the interesting part about it, because we got to go back to my favorite person, Demar, is that
Yeah.
we haven't really, after this whole thing, they kind of kept. I don't like that they did this, but I kind of think they kind of kept Demar silent, like very quiet. Like we don't really hear, like he's there, like his presence. They'll be like, oh, but I feel like the hype of like everybody wanting to see him do something, they kind of just were like, nope, he ain't.
They put him in one or two games because you even said it. We talked about it before he came back, and I said he shouldn't play anymore. Because I know he's still thinking about it. He can say what he wants. He's still thinking about it. And you said from a medical standpoint, you didn't think he should play.
I said no, but I've
I think
also
they let
seen.
I think they let him play. Didn't he do a run back, a special team, something that was very minimal contact? He got dressed a few times. I think they did that just to show that he was still a part of the team. But I don't think him or the team, he or the team, have a desire for him to really play full contact football.
So
I'm
you know
just
what
saying.
this kind of makes me think about? So I literally was watching All American last week's
Okay.
episode. And anybody who watches them All American with me knows about Asher Adams. He was the tight end on the no, he was a wide receiver on the show. And what happened was he ended up having like an enlarged heart that he couldn't like play anymore. Like they told he went to a cardiologist, everything they said it. So this lad and but he still always had the desire to play because he was like, I'm a
Okay.
football player. So he got his story changed and he ended up becoming like a coach, all the other stuff. But this last episode, he actually went back into the game and he did like at the end of like a championship game and they put him in like fourth quarter and stuff and he played, got a touchdown, all that other stuff. But at the end of this episode, he went back to his wife and was like, and she was like, "Oh my God, you can play. I'm very happy for you now." Because at first she didn't want nobody touching him. She was like, "You can't run into this game, nothing." But he was like, "No, I did that." He was like, "I thought that I needed it," but he was like, "This wasn't real. This wasn't a oh for me saying that I can do this. It was more for me to say goodbye to the field." So maybe it could be a sense of like a closure for it that he
Okay.
can say like a way of saying like, okay, maybe it may be like, I can't do this anymore, so this is my way of saying goodbye in a sense, rather than being like hurt in a thing that he could still like play but kind of ease himself out of it. But who knows? Don't really know.
Well,
Mm,
before we
so,
leave the Kansas City Chiefs, uh, Rasheed Rice is in
oh,
trouble again.
no, when is he
Uh,
in trouble?
but
Is he
he
in like the new like Ocho
listen.
Cinco like TO of the new league? Cause I feel like he always in trouble now.
I mean, I just bless him heart. He vows. Let me read it. He vows to mature
Sure, off the
after
field.
off-field issues. Yeah, whatever. Listen, I don't know what to say about him. I can't remember what he did last. He does so much. He just,
A shooting.
I think it was a fight. What was it? Was it a fight? Shot? I
Last
don't know.
summer reported Andy Reid on the weed. Andy Reid on awareness of possible Rashid Rice
Let's
shooting
see.
incident.
Here it is. What did he do? He I want to make sure I say it right. I don't want to cheat him about nothing. Oh, he had the car crash with the victims. No, oh, that was the other boy. Okay, wait a
Oh,
minute.
I
Let me
got
read
you.
it right.
I got you on this one. This one was
Oh, he
multiple
was your
celebrities.
photographer.
Oh, that one. Okay, last month he believed that former SMU basketball player Kendra Davis was seeing his girlfriend. Royce and some of his friends, per the specific information gathered by at least one team, went to SMU game,
Oh, wow.
and then they said fired multiple bullets into an empty car belonging
Oh,
to
wow.
Davis.
I
Yeah.
didn't even see that.
Oh yeah, this was the yeah. That's what I was looking at that one. I'm like,
Oh, wow. Well, okay. He's just done a lot.
this
So
was
is that the
apparently.
photographer? So he did, and he punched a photographer in the face on May the 6th.
Oh, this incident that I said, this was prior to him
Oh,
being
it was.
drafted.
I see it. That was prior to the vehicle crash.
And they said that Andy Reid knew about this.
Listen, Andy Reid, well,
Oh,
Andy
you know,
Reid
this
is
is
not a disciplinarian.
oh my gosh, you guys, this is so interesting. I have to say, last week's All American literally ends up, I feel like, kind of going into this NFL thing because they were also doing like a draft episode, like not draft, but like going to oh gosh, combine, like and them trying to like learning like how to get drafted and stuff. Spencer was going to these interviews and they literally were like grilling the mess out of him about his family life and going into like, oh, so we heard you quit football. Why did you quit football? Oh, does that mean that you're gonna quit on us when stuff gets hard? Oh, your mom's a single mom. Like, how was that? Oh, but didn't she have an affair with your coach? Like a whole thing. I was like, well, y'all be knowing that much about people, but I guess they have to. But they was
Wow.
like, they got to know their personal and thing. So, oh no,
But-
when we interview a football player, I'm gonna ask them that question and be like, how was it in an interview of like your pre-draft? Like, how was it at these things as a college student? Like, what type of questions did they ask you?
Okay, well, the last thing I got on the NFL is Randy Gregory. Now, he's had some struggles off and on. The defensive guy. He was at Dallas. He done bounced around. He had some trouble. He was fighting. I think he beat his girlfriend up. But anyway, he's suing the NFL and the Broncos for discrimination over a $532,000 fine for medication that he was taking that had THC in it, but it was a prescription. Although the NFL no longer suspends players that test positive for THC,
Hmm.
he still got fined $532,000. So he's suing the NFL. All right, so that's it for the NFL.
Nope, I got two more things. I got two more. I got two
Oh, you
more
got
things.
what you got? What you
I got
got?
two more things.
Come
One,
on,
because
come
I
on.
definitely forgot to do this last time. I had to talk about how my Falcons have four new owners, including
Oh
Dominique
yeah.
Dawes. Yes, Will Packer. There's like two other people, but yes, they have like opened it up, so they have new ownership, minority ownership. So
Yeah.
congratulations to my Falcons. Love my Dominique Dawes. So yes, and then the one that I really wanted to talk about, in a sense that I have it at the end as my thing, was about because Madden is coming out. The new. So I want to talk about this Madden curse. If no one knows about this, let me tell you about the Madden curse. Okay.
Yes.
Anybody who's ever been on Madden since 1990, I think the first person got on it was like 1999, I think.
Take 99.
was the first player who ever got onto it because most of them used to be John Madden on it. But in 1999, they started doing Madden. Now, the thing about it is the Madden curse is usually the person who's on it, they usually have a great season and they come onto it. That's why they put them on the cover. But that season when they go on that cover, oh my gosh, either they get hurt or they like out for the rest of the season, like a season
Yes.
injury, aka my Michael Vick in 2004. Oh,
Yes.
we ain't got that one. Let's see. Or they just have really bad numbers, like
Yeah.
from what the things before.
People don't
Now,
want to be on it no more.
nobody wants to be on it. And guess who they try to get on it this year?
Who?
Either JJ, Justin Jefferson, or CJ Stroud. And I was like, absolutely not for him. No, do not push CJ Stroud on
No.
there. Do not, Justin. I don't, I love you, Justin
Mm-mm.
Jefferson. I like you too, but I'd rather you get on it. I'm sorry, versus CJ Stroud. But yes,
Deshaun Watson on there.
he didn't do anything last year, so he can't.
I
He's
know.
not even a running. They got to put people on there. Wait, also, you guys, Josh Allen was on it. Maybe I think 20. Dang it! I looked up everybody's thing with it, and it was hilarious. Where they said who
But I
actually
think
succumbed to it.
Josh didn't get hurt, but he didn't have a good season.
Exactly, but that's part of the curse too. That they said it is not just that you get hurt. Now, some of the biggest victims that we know have gotten hurt.
Yeah.
But a lot of them haven't, like, whatchamacallit. Barry Sanders. Oh yeah, Barry Sanders was technically the first person.
Yeah.
He, like, even though he didn't get hurt, he left. Eddie George.
Yeah.
Dante Culpepper. Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis. Although he was like, he did, the first couple of people were cursed because they all got hurt. Ray Lewis just didn't have a great season. Donovan McNabb got hurt. Sean Alexander got hurt. Vince Young got hurt. Brett Favre got hurt. Larry Fitzgerald and Troy Polamalu was on the curse, was in 2010. Both of them. Drew Brees got hurt. Peyton Hillis, Calvin Johnson, Megatron. He just didn't have a great season.
No. And didn't he quit the next season?
I feel like no.
No.
Did he quit I think he probably did quit. Yep, he retired. Yep. No, it wasn't. It wasn't next season. It was a couple of years later with it. But he didn't have a great season. AP got hurt.
Yep.
Richard Sherman didn't really do as well, and they didn't go to thing. Odell didn't.
He ain't done nothing since.
Rob Gronkowski got hurt.
Yep.
Tom Brady, they've been on the cover a couple of times, and they want to say that he's not cursed. That man was cursed because all the times that he was on it, he didn't go back to the Super Bowl. Or if he did, he lost. AB. Well, he ain't right. Period. So.
Yeah.
And then you got Pat, who was on 2020, although he should have, he didn't make it back to Super Bowl that year. No. Lamar Jackson, 2021, got hurt.
Got hurt.
And then Pat and Tom Brady was on 2022. Neither one of them made it back to play Super Bowl. Last year, they just put it as John Madden. So this year is a controversy of who are they putting on here? Oh, never mind. I lied. Last year was Josh Allen. Or no. I don't know.
Okay.
Are they re-putting him back on it? I don't know. Now they said that they putting Josh Allen on it.
Okay. Well, that's who I was gonna suggest. Get him on out the way.
Oh,
listen. I'm trying to get to the Super Bowl by any means necessary. Now.
Wow. If anything, they could have put DeMar on it.
Who?
DeMar could be on it.
Jamar or Lamar?
No, Damar Hamlin.
Oh. Mm. Oh,
Nobody gets hurt. It's a very free win, all that other stuff. But please
yeah.
don't put CJ Stroud on there.
No,
I think
please
I would
don't.
be hurt.
Okay, listen. I want to skip over to track and field.
Go to your next one because I got
On
tennis after this.
Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, on come on, computer, act right.
Okay, there you go. I was like,
I saw the most amazing race. 400-meter women, Sydney McLaughlin Lavoni. Oh my God. She ran a 48.75,
wow.
faster than any woman in the world this year. The third fastest in history.
Wow.
Third fastest in U.S. history. And that was her first 400-meter of the year.
Wow.
She beat by a landslide. Now, in the U.S. trials coming up on the 21st, she's only going to compete in the 400-meter hurdles. But she ran the 400 to see what her, get her speed up. But she
Yeah.
was only 5/100th off the record set in 2006 by Sonia Richards Ross, who that record has not been touched yet. So that young lady is phenomenal. I mean, just watching her run is like I don't have words. It's just like a portrait, like a. It's just like it's
A
beautiful.
gazelle. A
A,
gazelle? A cheetah?
I
A
want to say gazelle. It might be a cheetah because she's so fast,
So
and
maybe
every
it's like
race she gets
graceful like
faster.
a gazelle, but fast like a cheetah.
Yeah,
Okay.
graceful like a gazelle, but faster. Every race she gets faster.
Wow.
She's amazing. Her personality, her spirituality, everything. She just got married. I forgot what he does, but anyway. Uh, and speaking of married, Simone Biles. I told somebody, and I don't know if
Oh,
it was you.
about
I said
Jonathan.
she's married. I said she's married. Watch her dance.
Oh,
Floyd
you
says
did.
she
You
tries to
told
get
me.
better. She got more rhythm, don't she? She got more rhythm. She is mad. When she was getting up on that podium, what was she doing? Dancing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well, she
Yeah,
definitely won again. So
she won again by a landslide, but I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be nice. Um, Noah Lyles on the men's side, he's the fastest man right now. He had 3 gold medals the last time in the Olympics: the 100, the 200, and the 4x100. And
mm,
2 weekends in a row, he ran a 9.85. So I'm excited for the Olympic trials on the 21st in Eugene, Oregon. I am so excited. I may try to see if Dr. Pender is feeling up to a little short interview. Um, he might, I don't know if he's going. I know he had some health issues,
aw.
but I do want to check and see. I do know this. We talked when I interviewed him last year, he was
Hmm.
talking about the exchanges and the coaching needed to be changed. The methods of coaching for the relay needed to be changed because the exchanges, the Patan exchanges were killing the teams.
Yeah, everybody drops that junk. It is very hard.
They got it. They got it now. See, most countries keep the same team all along, but the
Yeah.
USA keep changes their members, which I don't care for that method. I don't care for that. They
I
need that
mean,
practice. They need that practice with the baton. You can't keep
that's
switching
true.
people in and out because they don't have the rhythm. And that's
That's
how
true.
the baton gets dropped.
That
So
that is true. Because you gotta know
speaking
your
of
little
drop,
team.
speaking of dropping batons, not that she dropped the baton. Why is it Coco Golf got to tell the umpires the rules every time she playing?
So I was reading that they pretty much fans have pretty much said, is this another Serena moment? Because they doing the same thing to her that they was doing to Serena. So I don't know. But guess what? Coco has moved up from number 3 to number 2 in the world. So bump that. Wimbledon is coming up at the end of the beginning of next month. Ooh, wow. Now that I think about it, now I did my dates for Wimbledon. Wimbledon is July 1st through 14th. And
Yeah,
then the Olympics is whatchamacallit. Now, mind you,
26.
right. But tennis players, they go back to back on certain things like that. So that ain't even nothing for them. So, but yes, it will. And at least they're still in, they don't even have to go anywhere. They can just stay. Because,
Okay.
well, not stay. Because Wimbledon's in, no, that's in Paris. So, yeah. They don't have to go far.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't talk about no baseball this time. We talked about NBA, WNBA, little track and field, little golf, the NFL. Listen,
Oh, but I
what you
forgot.
got? Come on with it. What you got?
I got 2 things for tennis because I was watching
Come
it.
on. Yeah,
So
come on. Come on.
Carlos Alcatraz, he is the youngest. He just won French. He just won French Open. He is the youngest man to win. He's 21 years old. He's the Spaniard. He's the youngest man to win a Grand Slam. So that means he has won on clay, hard, and grass.
Okay.
So he's done that. Rafael Nadal was awesome, very happy because he is the clay expert. He is the clay master. The, you know. And then this one right here, your girl is trying to go to. So if anybody out there can get me the hookup for this, I will love
What's
you
up?
forever
What's
for
up?
this. So, we have our own little opens here in Atlanta, in Atlantic Station.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-huh. Did you hear who was coming?
No.
Venus is playing Sloan. Yes,
What?
everybody, right here, that's right. Venus Williams, one of my idols, is playing Sloane Stevens at the Atlantic Open. So anybody who can help your girl get some tickets out there will be very greatly appreciated. Because I tried to go on there. I first saw it. I saw it 2 weeks ago, and this is the second time I've done this, where I saw it and I was like, "This can't be real. This cannot be real." Because I saw it on my Facebook, and it came back up again, and I went on there. And them tickets was either sold out or $1,000, and I am not paying that much.
What?
But yes, it is. I dropped the mic on that one. Drop my pen.
Okay. Wow.
That is my whatchamacallit. But yes.
Okay.
Your girl will grace this, so that means Venus is here. It means her sister is going to be here.
I'm trying to get to a WNBA game because the Dream is sitting rated in 6th place, rated at 500. They beat some good people, but my source, my hookup, is having trouble getting free tickets because they sold out.
Wow.
A lot of the teams are sold out, and those are games that don't even include Caitlin Clark. So
that's
thank
pretty
you again,
good, though.
Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you. Thank you. I'm
Get
like
a round
Angel.
of applause.
I'm like Angel. You're not the only one they watching. Your games might be pulling more people. That's okay. But everybody's game is pulling a lot of people. And like Becca
Right.
Hammond said, the Aces were selling out while Caitlin was still in college. So they were breaking attendance records while she was still in college. So listen. We not hating, we just giving you facts. You won't laugh with your facts and your stats. Enjoying that on Sports Chat with
that. Hey,
who run the world.
girls.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got new shorts up. We got several more coming with the interviews from the boxers. I'll be live again on Thursday for the NBA game, and I will be. Huh?
I said they play Thursday.
Yeah, I think it's Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. No, Wednesday.
I think it's Wednesday. They play Wednesday. Because I'm like, I feel like I was like,
yeah. So it's Wednesday, Friday. It's every 3 days. So Wednesday, then Friday. So I'll be live Wednesday, and for WNBA, let me see, I will be live
Is it
Yeah.
Thursday? Before Thursday, right?
They'll be live. They'll be playing tomorrow night. I'm not gonna promise you. I may. The Lynx play the Aces. That might be a really good game. But I'm not going to promise you, but definitely Wednesday. And then when the U.S. trials start, we'll be figuring out how we're going to cover that. But we thank you. Be checking out the YouTube channel with all of the shorts and the full length videos as well. Tell a friend, bring a friend, like, follow, share the video. We thank you so much for your support. Master T, what you got?
Who run the world?
Girls. We
That's
thank
why.
y'all so much for watching. Thank you,
Yes.
Vanessa.
Thanks,
Peace.
Vanessa.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.